Zero Robotics is a new competition run by MIT and NASA, which takes arena robotics to new heights, literally. The robots are sphere satellites that operate inside the International Space Station under the supervision of astronauts.
The astronauts who work on spheres all say that it's really fun. It's almost like, being able to take a little time off and play a game.
The sphere satellites were first developed at MIT in 1999, and in 2006, they got aboard the International Space Station. Starting last year in 2009, we are allowing middle school students to use the satellites to control them when they're in space.
You never know what a little bit of programming can take you, and today programming has taken them onto the space station. Keep reaching for the stars and dreaming big dreams, and you never know where you might go.
This summer of 2010, Zero Robotics was part of the NASA Summer of Innovation, a program to encourage students to learn about math and science and technology and engineering.
One of the most amazing things about working with these students is giving them an opportunity to see how the things that they do in their math classes and their science classes really connect with real things in real life.
They recognize that math and science are actually very important, and what normally just comes across as something boring in a math class turns out to be necessary, especially when you're navigating through space.
I learned a lot of stuff that I didn't even know about, like learning about velocity and gravity. If you keep doing it, it turns out to be easy.
We like the experiments because
you can see and learn a lot at the same time.
Yeah.
All of the 10 different summer school programs, they came to MIT and they tested things in the flat floor. And the flat floor works a lot like an air hockey table. When I turn them on, gas comes outside here and the satellites can move almost frictionless on the surface. And that is what lets us simulate space. They had the satellites in the flat floor with virtual obstacles and a big screen where they could actually see the position of the satellites and the obstacles and know how they were doing in the game.
You've done your programming. Now we're going to see the real thing where the spheres are actually floating inside the International Space Station.
I hope they really enjoy this competition because I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
We took a little inspiration from some popular video games.
We brought the kids a game, a competition.
The competition was organized into a tournament. Every team got to compete at least twice. Beyond that, it would just be your typical tournament-style elimination, determine a winner.
And they are off. They are both heading in the same direction. Looks like they're going around the obstacle. Red slightly ahead of blue. Now blue's catching up, heading towards the docking zone. Both satellites appear to be in the docking zone. Now they've shifted their positions a little bit. And red is pulling ahead. Red is heading towards the chute. Blue's trying to catch up, heading towards the chute, not far behind red at all. Looks like red's in the chute, but blue seems to be pulling ahead, heading towards the finish line. They're both heading towards the finish line. This is a very tight race. Boy, blue came from behind. Red did a nose behind. It was such a close race. Team 6, Malden is the winner.
I was really impressed with the strategy that they came up with. I kept asking them when they were coding, well, what happens if this happens? How can you defend against something like this? And they kept coming up with solutions, and they kept putting them into the code.
We made it curve, which made it faster, and
so we don't stop at one point, we keep turning.
It worked.
You were really excited to be on the winning team.
We kept on winning and winning, and we just kept on getting more excited.
To come in second, it was actually fun because we tried our best.
The best part is pretty much when you see people cheering for you. See one of my teachers, Pam, screaming, being happy. It looks like she's going to actually cry.
I hope it helps me with my career of being an astronaut.
You did a fantastic job, and I just found it so exciting to watch everybody's satellite get through the obstacle course. What a great day this has been up here on the space station.
Go enjoy everything you learned this summer, and definitely when it comes time to what I did this summer, show it off. You earned it.